All right. In the last class, we have learned about structural rebar option, how we can place reinforcement in our structural components. So now we are going to learn about creating schedules for our structural rebars. So for that, first I will demonstrate with a simple column and foundation. So that we have created here already. Just this is just a concrete column and uh, just normal foundation, but no reinforcements are there. So if I want to create schedule for these two, only for the rebar means all the for all the reinforcement. So how we can do that? So let me just quickly open a new file, and here I have level 1, and here at level 1 let me place with one column. Let me go to this structure, go to column, and here let's place one column. So let's place with this one. Sorry. So let's choose this column here. Okay, so let's place this column, and after placing this, let me change the graphics to fine, detail fine, and this one as wireframe or shaded I can place it. Now after that, let's place one isolated footing. So here let me go with this edit type, and here let me create one. Let's go with this duplicate, and here I will go with 1200, sorry, and here I will go for 1000 and 450 mm. That's fine about the thickness. So width is 1200, and here let me go with 1000. Sorry, here let me go with 1200, and here let me go with 1000. Okay, as because this is length and width, and let's click on OK, and let's place it here. Okay, I need to change the level, I think. So first let me check about this one. Yeah, so the base level is level 1 and the top level should be level 2, and there will be no base offset. So let's go with the 0, and that's okay. So let's check on the elevation. Yeah, that's fine now. All right. So now, yeah. So here let's go for this rebar option. Click on OK, and here we will be placing our stirrups. So you can choose this one, and here this will be current work plane, and for the placement, so it will not be perpendicular, it will be parallel to work plane. Okay, so let's go with that. So far cover reference. Okay, so let's place here, and after that we will go with this one. So this one will be like perpendicular, and here let me change this. So it will automatically snap at this corner point. It will snap that corner point. It will snap that corner point, and it will snap this corner point. And now let me come to any elevation there, and here let me switch to wireframe, and there you can see, right? Now here you can see that this is only one. And while placing it, you remember that while placing this rebar option, I have selected this place on far cover reference. So that's why it is placed here. If I would have placed on current work plane only. So it would have been placed on this level 1 or level 2. So I was on this level 1. So that's why when I was selecting this current work plane, so it was showing me this error symbol. So that means it is not possible to place on this level 1. Why? Because above this level plane we have this cover, right? So after that it will be placed. So that's why we have selected far cover reference. All right, then we have placed it. Now after placing it, we will be defining the spacing. So for that, maximum spacing. So we already have covered this. So let me quickly finalize it. So about the distance, it will be like 6 inches or 150 mm, and place enter. So here we have placed it. Now about this one. Okay, so for this one, let me open another one, and let's come to north here, and let's come to this rebar. So you can choose this one and can come rebar like this way also. So now let me choose the right one. Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, sorry guys. So let's place it over there. And now here we will be placing on this near cover reference, and here you can place it like this. Okay, so here it will snap, and here let's place it. Okay, and come to another elevation there. So here you can change it to wireframe. So here you can see that is placed, and here it may snap, but it's better that you don't snap it like that. So you just place it over there, and we will place it perfectly later. So for that, let me first do one thing, come to north elevation there, and this is the one, and we will go with this maximum spacing, and this is about the maximum spacing. So let me specify the spacing about like 125. Okay, so that is placed now. And about the schedule marks, we can do it later. So here let me do it. So as per that, we will mark it in the schedule. So here let me go with that, like this is for foundation, so like foundation 1. Okay, and that is, let's go with this apply option, and let's come to this east, and here let me go with this annotate detail line. Here let me mark it, and here also let me mark it, and now let me place it here. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me align it first. Okay, so we will align later. Let me do this maximum spacing, and here also 125. Now about the placement. Yeah, like that, and move it this way and move it to this. Okay, now this is done. Select this line and select this line, delete it. We have placed it. Now you can see that these main bars are not extended till the foundation, so that we have to extend. So just select, and here you can bring it till that cover. Okay, so this is east, and you can come to west and there change it to wireframe, or else you can come to 3D. There you can see that these two are not changed yet. Okay, so after selecting it, you can come to like waste or any other. So before that, here you can see that just a line, simple line. Here you only can see simple lines, right? So how you can change it? So if you want to make it visible properly within this 3D view, so you know that after selecting this rebar, we have this view visibility status, and let's go for this edit, and here in 3D, so view an upskirt and view as solid, you need to check this too and click on OK. And here you need to like do for all of this. So on this 3D view, let's click on OK, and for this one as well, let's click on these two boxes. And for this, let me select all instances in the entire project, and view visibility settings, check these two boxes, click on OK, and here just change, yeah, yeah, so here just change it to fine, and now here you can see. Okay, so now you can see that these two are not extended yet, so you can just select it, and you can come to anywhere, like here you can come, this is like north, I guess. So let's increase this, and for this one also, so come to south elevation, change it to wireframe. Here let's increase this one. Okay, now come to 3D, and there you can see all of these are done, and here you can change it to wireframe as well. So you have done, you have completed placing all your rebars, and after that you need to do one thing, that is uh, naming it properly, so that in the schedule you can identify uh, the proper name of your rebar, the function of your rebar, so as per the name. So like about this stirrup, so here you can mark it st. And about all of this, here you can mark it like vertical rebar or main bar, so like that. So let's go with that br here also. So let me to select these three together, and here let me go that br and apply and okay. And about this one, so this, and for this one I think I have already marked, yes, f1. And for this one it will be 2, and you click on apply, and that is done. Okay, so after that what you do is creating a schedule. So here we have this, that schedule option. Right click on it and new schedule option. Now here you can go for like either you can choose this structure or you can select all of them, and for from this multi-category you can get also from the list, you can also get that structure rebar option. You can choose structure rebar, or you can just select only structure, so that all the structural category will be listed over here. Okay, you can do like that. So structure rebar, and here you can name it different. And about the phase you already know, so let's go with that. Click on OK, and here what you are going to add, so let's go with that bar diameter, bar length. If you need to place bend diameter, so that you can also place. And about the a length and b c, this length you need, so that you also can add. Okay, so let's go till that. And you can go that family and type, if you need that family and type. And uh, count, you can add count, uh, and that you can add total bar length. Okay, so let's go with that. And how we are going to place it, so this will be at the top, and here let's bring them down. Here let's bring it down. Okay, and yeah, one more thing that is most important, that is image. So we can place images. Now let's click on OK, and here you can see that we have placed it. Okay, about this length. All right, about the count we have. Now here let's go that field and filter and sorting and grouping. So here about the filter and about the field we can change it. So about this sorting and grouping, we will not itemize every instance. So here let's go with that uh, like family and type. Let's go with this family and type there. And after that we will go with that bar diameter. Okay, so and here I need the footer, title and totals. And about the filter, so if you need any particular, so you can choose only for that. So here we are not applying any filter. And about the formatting, so here if you don't need to show that option, uh, so for bar diameter and for bar length you don't need, so you can go to that field format and rather than using project settings, what you can do here, you can choose this none option, so for that it will not be there. Okay, so this is for 13 mm, and this is for 16 mm. So for 13 mm we just only have one, and for 16 mm we have six. Okay, so that's, let me quickly just close these all, and here let me show. About the rebar schedule. So here there's some problem with the count option. So let me just check with that. Uh, uh, Let me create it again. So let's go that schedule, new schedule, quantities, and you can go with either image or shape image. So any of this, let's go that image. Uh, Mm, the problem is like it's taking as a total. This is taking as a total one. So that's the problem is happening. But actually we have 9. Okay, so I will fix that count option later. Okay, so we have this count option there. Mm, okay, so I will go with not count, I will go with quantity. Okay, so here we have, okay, right now it's showing you the actual quantity. So we will not go with that count option, we will go with this quantity option. Okay, so now go with the image. So let me choose image. So I'm going to select only one image here. So let's do that. So here you select for this stirrup, okay, and you click on OK, and here you see that this stirrup.png, this image is added right now, and here you have all of this, okay, and here if you don't need to show this in your schedule, so for that what you can do is like you can come to manage and your project units, and here it will be discipline for structural, and like for reinforcement length, and here you can see that unit symbol is so here you go with none and click on OK, and now you can see there is no symbol right now. Okay, and about the diameter also, so for that diameter come to this structural, and about bar diameter, so here also you can go for this one and click on OK and OK, and there you can see, right. And now let's place on this sheet here, so you can go with this A1 metric and click on, sorry, A1 metric and click on OK, and here we have, now we will place that schedule. Let's place this schedule here, okay, and here you can see the image, right. So like that you will be placing all your images there, and here if you need to change, you can change, and if you need to break this into two, you can break it like that. So we don't need to break this one, so if you want to merge this again, so do it like that, okay, and it will be merged again. All right, so we have 21 stirrups, and this is for A and this is for B, and so here this is not as per the image, so I have just downloaded So this is not as per this rebar here. So here you can check, like you can come and here this one, I think this one is A and this one is B. So you can check it like from this to this is 370, and from this end to this end is 520. So this you have to just check it, and this is 102, and this you check here. So okay, so that is like a B and C. This is like B and C, and you can check this one. So as per that you will upload the image. So I didn't had that image, this is just downloaded from the internet, and this is to show you that how you can put that image. Okay, now let me show you that when you create this model, sometimes like uh, creating the joints here uh, it's not so necessary, but to add the detail, to show the details is necessary. So for that we will not create a 3D model here. So all those kind of 3D models are such difficult or not easy to create or not necessary to create, but to add the detail of those components are necessary. So for that we have some options like this component, detail component option. So for that what we will do is let me come to level 2 or level 1 here, and for that let me just place one this elevation. We have this framing elevation, so it will create an elevation between this two grade 1 and 2, or it will be associated to this any particular grid. So let's create it. Go for framing elevation, and here you can see that until you select any grid you cannot place that framing elevation. Okay, so here let me just select this grid A, and that is created right now, and you double click on it, and here you can see that it is created. So let me change it to fine, and there you can see, right? So between these two grid 1 and 2 you can see the elevation. This is your framing elevation. Okay, and if you want to increase the area, that you can also do. All right, that you can also do like that. So this is generally associated with that level 1 here. So this is just associated with this level 1 here, you can see. Okay, so this is, we select this framing elevation, this one, and this is the view. This side you are having this view, this is the direction. You can say that this direction your camera is placed. All right, and here what you can do is you can place some components there. So for that suppose we need, let me just increase this so we can better identify. Suppose I have this, and so here let me go with this wireframe option. So here you can see that if it is scoped, put this beam here. Suppose let me go with that cope option. So this will be the first one. This one will be the, so this one is coped right now. You can see. Okay. And after that what we will be doing is like placing that joint here. uh, so for that we'll go to this annotate, and we have this detail component. Okay, this detail component, and generally it will come with this beam. So we'll not place beam here. So this is just a 2D component. Okay, let's go with this load family here, and we have this detail items. Okay, so after that detail item, we will be choosing like here all kind of things are available, all kind of components are available here. Like if you go for concrete and this reinforcement steel, structural concrete, these things all are there. So you can place all the components. So here let me just choose uh, okay, so like okay, so we can choose any of this like this. Okay, let's choose this one, or this one we can choose. So let's go with this one. Okay, so let's click on open, and here we have. Okay, so we'll be placing on this. Okay, now it is placed, and after that we can go with the alignment. So if it is not aligned with this face, you can go with that align, and here you can align it. And about this one, if you need to change it, if you need to change any like a bold spacing there, if you need to change that bold spacing, so that you can change. If you need to change any bold width and number of bolts there, you can go with like number of bolts, you can increase 3, and then you can change that bold spacing also, like that you can have it. Okay, and this way you can add all the components. So if you check in 3D, so that is not placed in the 3D, but this is for only detailing in your plan view or any elevation in any 2D view. Okay, just a second guys. All right, so this is how we will be placing our detail components. And now you all know that how we can place all other annotation components like dimensions. So after that we will be placing our dimension, and we will be placing our text for completing all the details. So like you can go for this text here, and here you can place like this way. Here you can add one arrow like this, and there you can type all your text there. If you want to add bullets or numbering, you can add. So let's go with that none option here. So let's sorry. Okay, so like that you can type all your text. You can add here, you can place it. And after that, if you need underline here also, you can do all these changes. And about the sizes and all the font sizes, here you have this text style. You can go for this edit, and here you can change this leader arrowhead type and this leader offset. If you need to show border that, and about the background, so all these options are uh, already discussed in our Revit architecture class. So this is well known to you. You have to add your text and your dimensions. So like that, you'll be adding your dimensions there, and from the center to center like this, you can add. And here the type is, I think, that is baseline, so that's why we are having it. So you can just choose this one. And about the tag by category, so that is there, so you can just select, and that is the category you have tagged. So if you don't need that text, you can delete it. You can just simply place this one, and like that you can add your all the tags you can add here. Okay, so this is how we'll be doing it, and this is all for today. Practice this one. Okay,